New York City renters are rallying against possible double-digit hikes in rent-stabilized apartments. The Rent Guidelines Board is meeting right now, and we'll hear from people on both sides of the issue. CBS 2's Natalie Duddridge is in Lower Manhattan with what is being discussed.
Well, yes, that's right. This morning we heard from tenant organizations. This afternoon we'll hear from the landlords. Now, this increase is still being debated, but tenants we spoke to say if it passes, it will sink them.
You know why we're here, right? Because we want a rent rollback.
Tenants groups demonstrate outside One Center Street, where inside the Rent Guidelines Board is considering a hike not seen in decades.
I'm here because of the outrageous and obscene potential increases. It was floated that it could be close to 16%, which would cause eviction for many, many rent-stabilized tenants.
The 9-person board appointed by the mayor is looking at a 15.75% increase on 2-year leases and an 8.5% increase on 1-year leases. If passed, this tenant says it could cost her an additional $100 plus a month.
Awful, because I'm on a fixed income. I have to lay back on some maybe food or maybe get help from my children.
The decisions this board makes impact millions of New Yorkers, many of whom are struggling to remain in their homes.
But landlords say the rent adjustment is necessary to keep rent-stabilized buildings operational.
Ever-escalating energy costs, property taxes are the biggest driver, insurance costs. The list of what building owners and managers have to pay only grows.
Michael Tobman is the director of the Rent Stabilization Association, which represents 26,000 members that own and manage 1 million rent-stabilized apartments in the city.
The majority of RSA's membership are actually owners of smaller buildings from between 6 and 20 units in every neighborhood in every borough in New York City. And our owners are deeply, deeply diverse, every ethnicity, race, gender.
The board will host a public meeting next Tuesday, giving people a chance to voice their concerns. Then there will be a vote in June. The board officially has until July 1st to decide. In Lower Manhattan, Natalie Duddridge, CBS 2 News.